Hey guys, we're here at Red 5 Studio at Gamescom, where we are with Scott Youngblood, lead designer for FireFall, who gladly took us in for a close quarter demonstration of the game, and I had to say is thrilling. Hello, nice to be here with you.
Hi, nice to be here with you too.
My first question is related to your experience with Blizzard, and how did you apply this to FireFall game?
Well, one of the main things about Blizzard is his attention to detail and quality, and that's something that we've really embodied with the production of FireFall. We don't want to do anything halfway. We want to make sure it is the utmost AAA quality. Even though we're a free-to-play game, we still want to make sure that the quality, the fun, the design, everything is at a AAA level, and we will not rest until we hit that mark.
Orson Scott Card, the writer of End of the Game, contributed to FireFall story. What can you tell us about the way you work with him?
Well, so we contacted Orson originally about doing kind of a manga comic book as a promo thing that we were going to give away for free to give a kind of a history of what led up to the FireFall event and go from there. But you know, once we started working with him and explaining kind of the details behind the science of FireFall and what was going on in the world, his interest totally peaked. He got very excited, and he actually helped us improve and shape the background of the story of the science of FireFall. So it's been really awesome to work with not only Orson, but also his daughter Emily. She was in charge of actually producing the manga side of it, and producing something that, you know, fans can read and really get the background details that helps them understand why they're experiencing FireFall the way it is.
So we can expect ramifications of the story and surprises and I don't know, good things about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that you should be expecting from FireFall. We are a team-based action shooter, but we also have a really deep, rich story that we are expecting players to be engrossed in and really participate in. But unlike any other game that you've ever participated in before, you actually get to help shape the story over time.
What can you tell me about the gameplay? What are you working on right now?
So recently we just went through and retooled our progression system to be more kind of a sports focus. Previously we had a leveling system. Now we went to a tier-based system that offers better matchmaking opportunities. With that in the bag and increase to our skill-based, we're now going to focus on finishing up the open world experience as well as our esports experience so that we can stitch these all together with our store and have a complete game.
Probably you've been asked a lot, so please don't mind if I ask again in my turn. Is there any chance to create weather effects in the game? And if yes, it is difficult?
Yeah, actually there are already weather effects in the game. Right now there's a dynamic event in the open world of FireFall that features a melding tornado. Now this melding tornado can really whip the wind around, it can toss players, throw out rocks, and cause all sorts of damage. And this is just one example of how the environment of FireFall is much different than you might expect in a traditional MMO game. Everything is dynamic and alive and constantly changing. You're not going to run by camps of static spawns. The world is alive.
This sounds very, very interesting. Speaking about that, do you have an estimation about the release date for the game?
Well, taking another page from the Blizzard handbook on this one, when it's done. But we're actually trying to get a version of the product out to market and open it up to as many players as possible, hopefully by the end of this year, but don't hold me to that release date.
Okay. That would be great to see it in such a short notice, basically. Have you ever considered branching out from PC gaming world to consoles, or I don't know?
We actually have considered branching out, and a few years back we did have a version of this engine running on the Microsoft or Xbox 360. I think current gen consoles are not in the cards for us, but maybe next gen consoles could be, depending. If the market for that console is right, then it's something that we would support.
Definitely. Regarding FireFall's launch, will you be very, very busy with updates? Or you will consider, I don't know, perhaps a new IP?
Actually, that's when the real work starts. I mean, because once the game is out, people are going to want more and more and more content, right? They're always going to be consuming it faster than we can probably deliver it. But unlike other traditional MMOs where you have a big expansion and maybe you have to buy that expansion, as we get features done and we improve the game, we're going to release them out for free. So you're always going to be getting new content and new things to do in FireFall.
I saw spectator mode, I saw PvP, I saw a bunch of assets that can make from FireFall a best pro gaming tool in the market. Do you have plans in that area?
Absolutely. I mean, we not only want to have, you know, the spectator mode and people playing competitively, but we want them to do that at a level that was never possible before, making esports awesome. You know, so right now here at Gamescom, we're already running our first tournament with a 10,000 euro for purse prize, which is awesome, right? And we still have a long ways to go on the game, but we're planning on creating more esports maps that are specifically focused for high talent teams to show their stuff, but in a huge market. We just announced that we are holding a $1 million tournament next year that will take place over several events. But you know, we want to get the word out now so people can go out, try to get in the game and start practicing their skills now, because that's some pretty serious money that I wouldn't want to leave on the table.
So guys, don't miss FireFall or the $1 million for the next year. Me and Florian, we're going outside to Gamescom to bring you some more news. Take care, bye-bye.
Nartats FireFall.